Okay, I'm going to answer this question. How do I complete my spelling homework? So there might be a little confusion at home because before spelling homework, they had their spelling words on the peak of the week, and it's in the same spot, but now they have sight words next to it. So again, spelling homework, they still use their spelling words, not their sight words, okay? So before, I had them take their spelling words and write them in a sentence, okay? Now they have an option. On the back of their peak of the week, you can flip it over, and there's what is called a spelling tic-tac-toe. Okay, and there's 3 rows of activities your child can do with their spelling words. But they have to pick 3 in a row. The row can be diagonal, in columns, or in a row. Okay, as an example, I did a diagonal row. Okay, and I have the example of a completed spelling homework using these squares right here. So I colored the squares of the activities I wanted to do. I numbered them, and then on a blank sheet of notebook paper, I gave my spelling homework a title, spelling homework. They should have their name, date, and their classroom number in the corner. Okay, so number 1, it says write your words in alphabetical order. I did that here. For number 2, write your words in bubble letters. I did that here next to my number 2. And number 3, write your words with red vowels and blue consonants. I did that here. Now, your child does not have to pick these exact squares. They can pick different ones. For example, I have a different one. I colored in this column, and I have an example of that completed homework, spelling homework. It says number 1, write your words 3 times each. Next to number 1, I wrote my words 3 times each. Number 2, write your words in capital letters. I did that here next to number 2. And number 3, write your words with red vowels and blue consonants. I wrote that here. So, to clarify, they cannot pick squares that do not touch each other because that wouldn't be a tic-tac-toe. Okay? So they get their spelling words on Monday, and this spelling homework is due on Friday. Please make sure they have their name on it. Otherwise, I can't tell whose homework it is, and I just have to put it in the recycling bin. Okay? Make sure they write in all lowercase letters unless the activity says to write it in capital letters, because on their spelling test, they will be writing them in lowercase letters. Also, make sure that they're writing in between the blue lines right here, and that their words, their spaces in between their words. If you have any questions, you can always Class Dojo me.